In Charlotte, North Carolina, we have tall skyscrapers and beautiful retail and commercial. We have arts, we've got apartments, we're booming. And no one would know, if it weren't for Beverly Howard, that children went to bed hungry last night. No one would know that moms and dads went to work today and made sure their children were fed, but they're hungry. You need a Beverly Howard. You need someone who reminds our city that equal justice has not been reached, and everyone in our community deserves that hand up.
One of the things that Beverly did was to lobby for people who can't speak for themselves. And we would go to Washington and study and meet with our representatives. And Beverly hated every minute of it. She was like, it's no good, these people aren't listening, they have no idea what I'm talking about, blah, 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 blah. That's not her thing. But it could help hungry people, and she was willing to do it. And that's one thing about Beverly. She will do anything to give a chance for hungry people.
I think Beverly is just a wonderful, complex person. It's the thing I love about Beverly. She's obviously kind and compassionate. You don't do what she does and not be kind and compassionate, but she's strong and relentless. And she's obviously a person of great faith. The mission of Loaves and Fishes, and she's very active with her church and whatnot, but she's very irreverent and funny.
You can't be around Beverly very long without getting a sense of humor, and I bet there's not a soul in the room who hasn't been gotcha'd.
Until caller ID became famous and everybody has it, so now it's basically the phone is answered, she says, don't even try it.
One day we had been lobbying and we'd been studying, we'd been lectured to, and we were beat. And so I said, Beverly, I'm about to die. Let's go get something to drink. She said, oh, sure, you know. So we sat down and I ordered a glass of wine and she ordered a Diet Coke. And I said, okay. She said, is this a bar? And I said, yeah. She said, they serve wine here? I said, yeah. She said, what if somebody sees me? I said, you're drinking a Diet Coke, Beverly. I don't think you're going to get in trouble.
The very first food drive that they had after we joined Loaves and Fishes, Beverly said, my goal is to fill the warehouse. Well, I'd been to the warehouse, and it was a very, very large building. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, she's going to cover the floor, and that's going to be fine. We'll have enough food. Well, when I went to the warehouse after the food drive, we walked in the back door. It was about 4 of us, and we walked in the back door to pick up some food to carry to our pantry. And as we walked in, we could see food as far as we could see, and it was going up the walls. So when Beverly said, I am going to fill the building, she filled the building.
Having Beverly Howard as the heart and soul has been what has made Loaves and Fishes such a great part of this community. She basically sends her people out to do the work. She sits back in the building, feet propped up, and just calls in, slurring her words on the cell phone and tells them to get the work done for her now, okay?
In 2006, our pantry, the roof fell in on our pantry. It was devastating. The next day, Beverly stood there with me as we surveyed the ruins. And she said, Faye, I don't know how, but we're gonna rebuild Mount Carmel. Well, I was numb. I thought, yeah, right. And I really didn't even focus on what Beverly said. About a month later, Beverly called me and she said, good morning, Faye, I've got good news. And I thought, okay, she's gonna move us in with another pantry. And she said, well, the first thing is, I found you a place to go. I talked to Harry Jones, the county manager, this morning, and he's gonna give you a spot at the old Freedom Mall. You're gonna have a place in there. And guess what? It's gonna be $1 rental for 1 year. When Beverly said she could fill a building, Beverly fills a building.
Early on, it was probably early 90s. Beverly had got it was the largest ad agency in town at the time, to donate a full PR campaign for Loaves and Fishes. We'd never had one before. So I meet Beverly. We drive uptown, country come to city. I noticed Beverly was perplexed while we were in the meeting, and I asked her, I said, well, what's wrong, Beverly? Well, at the time they were talking about bus signs, donate to Loaves and Fishes. And Beverly couldn't figure out why people sitting and taking the bus are going to be worried about giving to Loaves and Fishes. And it was just like, they all looked around like they were talking about signs on the outside of the buses. And Beverly was thinking about the signs on the inside of the bus. And it really just kind of clicked to me that Beverly's perspective has always been of the people on the inside of the bus and the people who come to Loaves and Fishes and need Loaves and Fishes. And I think that's been what drives her. And it stuck with me, still does.
For 23 years, we've stood out there in the parking lot at the Arboretum and turned off to the east and watched the beautiful sunrise come over Charlotte. And I would say that probably 90% of the time that we've done the food drive for the Boy Scouts Scouting for Food, the sun has risen and we've seen it together.
And the fact that she is so smart.
That's what I was going to say. Well, we forgot to say that she's so bright. Yeah.
And she is on the money every time, and she gets it right. She sees who the audience is, and she speaks right to them.
She can go to Bank of America, and that afternoon she can go to a pantry, and it's the same person.
The fact is, hundreds of thousands of people in Charlotte, Mecklenburg are no longer hungry because Beverly Howard has served our community.
Hi, Mom. Hey, Nana. Congratulations on your retirement.
Congratulations, Beverly.
Thank you, Miss Howard.
Well, congratulations and Godspeed to you, Beverly. I'm so fortunate that our paths have crossed and that my name can be just slightly associated with yours. I wish you just the very best.
Beverly, you have been a soldier in the Justice Army. Thank you.
Beverly, my friend, your swan song for me has and will ever be, where he leads me, I will follow.
Beverly, enjoy your retirement. I'll miss all those mornings together, but the day of Scouting for Food, early in the morning, don't be surprised if you don't get a very, very, very early phone call. And I expect you to come back just for one last time, okay?
This trailer holds 20 tons of food. Now, I can't tell you how many trailers we filled in the past 15 or 20 years together, but I can tell you it doesn't even compare to the amount of hearts you filled in the last 15 to 20 years. The impact you've made on so many people and so many families in the Charlotte area is unbelievable. You've done an awesome job, Beverly. So best wishes on your retirement.
We kind of wanted to share part of Thomas Merton's prayer because we know it means a lot to Beverly and to us. Mm-hmm. My Lord, I have no idea where I'm going, but I believe that the desire to please you does in fact please you. Beverly, you have pleased God over and over and over.
And we can't wait to travel with you on our new journey together.
Beverly, I want to thank you personally for 28 years of service to our Charlotte community. You've no idea how much impact your work as Executive Director of Loaves and Fishes has made on all of us. I send my congratulations on your well-deserved retirement, along with this command. Now that you've retired, I expect to see you at all our concerts, and I expect to see you personally afterwards.
We love you. We love you. We love you, Beverly Howard.